Hi, this is James from DigFin. Happy New Year. In September of 2017, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority began a series of initiatives to really push this city into smart banking. It's kind of crazy that in a city known for laissez-faire and Bruce Lee, it took the regulator to get banks to adopt fintech. That shows you how cozy finance has become in this town. To have done nothing, however, would leave the city's banks vulnerable to real big competition coming in from Singapore, not to mention from mainland China's internet giants. The HKMA's initiatives include faster payments, open API, and virtual banking. Together, these are going to create a transformative opportunity for new competitors to chase Hong Kong's consumers and for incumbents to make them have to go digital if they want to win new business. Now, I think 2019 will be a transformative year for Hong Kong fintech. It might take us a little while to really feel the impact of all these changes. After all, today in Hong Kong, banking is the opposite of smart. But we're witnessing the birth of a whole new set of business models with digital at their core. That's why we're kicking off the new year by looking at smart banking in Hong Kong. Next week, we are dedicating all of our stories to examining the new business models coming out of this amazing event. So what really fascinates me is the way that incumbents, which I guess traditionally resisted all this change, are now really embracing it. So we're going to have a story first about Jetco, which has been a sleepy consortium for ATMs, and how they're using open APIs to really transform the way that merchants, consumers, and banks connect to one another, and as a result, enabling Jetco to become a lot more than just a payments platform. Of course, fintech is all about startups too, and we've got a story about how Genie is also using open API in a way that's kind of similar to what Jetco's doing, but instead of drilling deep into the local community, they are using it so that Hong Kong becomes their springboard to realize their global ambitions. Probably the most attention goes to virtual banking. We've heard a lot about that, and we're going to indeed have a breakdown of some of the business models and the rationales behind why different groups are going for these licenses. And finally, we have a look at the biggest incumbent of all and the way that they are using faster payments for their corporate banking business, which I find really interesting, the way that they're using peer-to-peer payments to create new opportunities for the transaction bank to piggyback off consumer products. So be sure to check out our website for all of that stuff on smart banking. This past week, we had exclusives on Revolut, AirAsia, and Bank of China, not to mention a breaking story on how Bank of Shanghai is experimenting with a new technology combining payments, crypto, and quantum computing. It's crazy. You got to check that out. It's all and only available at www.digfingroup.com. Thank you.